Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. We back in the building with another boxing video. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. Make sure you guys check out our boxing playlist, middleweight playlist, boxing news, boxing rumor, heavyweight, welterweight playlist, prospect playlist. Check them out, man, for all my boxing heads out there. Much blessed to you guys. One time for the one time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, man. We working, all right? Adrien Broner, in a video I seen on ES News, came across my feed. I don't really even support Ellie Steckback like that, man. It's not because he ain't a solid reporter. It's because things, I just leave it alone. But came across my face, and Adrien Broner admitted that he's cashing out for this fight, okay? He says, in 4 or 5 weeks, me and my family be straight for the rest of my life. And that's what it's about. It's about Manny Pacquiao cashing in the bigger fights for PBC, and it's about Adrien Broner cashing out for for his family's, legacy for the most part, be able for his family to be straight. And when he said that, and I listened to it, and he said the right things, sounding humble, sounding real good. You know what I'm saying? He got the buffs on. He ain't from Detroit. You know, he don't deserve to wear the buffs on, especially as sorry as a fire he's been lately. But at the same time, I give every fighter a shot. Okay, he don't deserve those buffs on his face. Okay. All right, he don't deserve him. He beat Manny Pacquiao. He can wear him for a while. But it's a couple of things I want to point out other than him cashing out, so hang around, all right? But, yeah, anytime you're thinking about that, and the guy asked him how important the fight was, he fooled around with a little bit, act like he didn't know what he was saying. But, he said, well, this is important because, in 4 or 5 weeks, I can be able to, my family be secure. It ain't like he said, after I beat Manny Pacquiao in 4 or 5 weeks, the door's going to be open. I'll be able to get bigger and bigger fights. No, I think he's thinking like I'm cashing out versus Pacquiao, and it doesn't mean he ain't cashing, his run is over with. I believe to look at it is like he believes that, he'll be able to still make money, but, this is probably going to be the highest money fight he can make. He says that he'd always dreamt to fight on pay. He should have been on pay-per-view. Always dreamt to fight on fighting a fight like Pacquiao on his level, and making a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? But he never thought Pacquiao would still stick around as long as the sport. Thought he'd be gone. Pretty much thought it would be a different opponent. But that's his mindset. His mindset ain't to go out there and train to win, in my opinion. Anytime you're thinking about, I can make enough money for me and my family to retire, I'm telling you, those are fighters' goals. The fighter's ultimate goal in boxing now isn't legacy. It isn't to be great. And they heard Floyd Mayweather say, I fight for the money. I don't fight for the legacy. That's bull sniff, okay? Mayweather obviously has the love of the game. It ain't just the money, okay? It ain't the money. He fighting for legacy. He fighting for his family name. I really don't care about what come out of his mouth for entertainment value. I'm going back by what my eyes see, okay? That's a legacy fighter. I don't care. Yeah, he running up the check, but it's no way that fighters getting $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 million in this era their belly is full. They're happy. Okay. They're contempt. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Broner, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, guys like that. It's guys that are getting a couple 100,000. Jared Hurd just made $1 million. Not saying him in particular, his first $1 million. It's guys that get that money and get contempt. They reach their goals. The goal was the money. These dudes ain't legacy fighters. They're money fighters. They're prize fighters. They're fighting for a prize. They're not fighting for legacy. They're not fighting to be Sugar Ray Leonard. They ain't fighting to compare Roberto Duran or Trinidad. These dudes are money fighters, and that's it. It's not a legacy thing no more. These fighters don't fight for legacy, and you could tell by their action. What he said was, in 4 or 5 weeks, I'll be able to secure my family forever. And that's what it is, bro. It's all about money. It ain't about being the best. A lot of these dudes think I won 4 weight titles and 5 different weight classes, and that's it. But when you look deeper in it, like what lineal championship did you win? Only time Adrien Broner was a champion was at one 35. That's it. The rest of them, he was a title holder. Okay? He's a trinket champion. He got trinket belts. He wasn't the real champion in those divisions. He was a title holder. Everywhere except for 135. So he feels that his legacy is fulfilled. His legacy ain't to be the best. And I don't think it ever was to be the best. He can say that he's blue in his face, but he doesn't conduct himself that way outside of sport of boxing. He doesn't maintain his weight. He drinks, eating nachos at the Staples Center, abusing his body with liquor. And that's a fact. Okay? His actions, he didn't sleep, eating shit, and breathe boxing like Floyd and Bernard Hopkins, where they treated their body 100% well. I'm not saying that Ray Leonard, the rest of them dudes did, and Pernell Whitaker, if you understand what I'm saying. If you know your history, and Chavez Sr. and all those, they abuse their body a certain way, but they always diligent and always on point with what they waiting in between fights for the most part. Okay? But, you know, only strong survive, and at the end of the day, Adrien Broner is truly cashing out. And I'll link that video in the description. Another thing he said also, that he's training 3 times a day. I believe Adrien Broner is overtraining, okay? I believe he's overtraining. They training 3 times a day, and he's not training smartly. I've seen the video in the camp, and I could be wrong, but the videos I've seen, I don't want to leave a major assumption, but Kevin Cunningham said it's the best camp he had. And it ain't about when you reach 29, 30, you got the miles that Adrien Broner got working harder at this point. You know, it's about working smarter. It's not about working harder. They not working smart over it. I'm telling you that what I'm seeing. From the pad work, it's the same shit. The footwork, the technique, it's the same shit. They not fixing the technical flaws in Adrien Broner. They're not fixing the mental flaws in Adrien Broner. You know? Broner is training to survive. And that's what it is. He's training not to get knocked out by Manny Pacquiao. He training to save face, and that's what it is. Manny Pacquiao is training for a knockout. Manny Pacquiao is training for a Floyd Mayweather audition. Adrien Broner is training to survive. I'm telling you that right now. They can tell me till they blue in the face, and I like Kevin Cunningham, and I like Devin Alexander and Vaughn. I do. But I'm telling you, him and Adrien Broner right now is training to survive. And they win, you know, I apologize to him. But I already seen in the first fight. I was there in person at the Barclays Center versus Jesse Vargas. That Adrien Broner is not going to beat Manny Pacquiao. He might be in better shape, but I'm thinking he overtraining. He's going to be drained come fight night with Manny Pacquiao. He's going to be drained. I'm telling you. He's going to be drained versus Manny Pacquiao. Okay? And that's just what it is. He's going. I guarantee you that. They're overtraining. You know, he think he's going to be in the best shape of his life. He's going to peak week or 2 before the Pacquiao fight. You know, and they haven't fixed his technical flaws. He's not going to punch with Manny Pacquiao. He's going to go in the shell, get machine gunned by Manny Pacquiao with punches, and he's going to be a shot fighter. I'm telling you what it is, man. He's going to look like a shot fighter. He overtrained for Mikey Garcia. You know, Jesse Vargas fight. He looked good, but still didn't let his hands go. Why didn't he let his hands go? Look at his base. Okay? He doesn't sit down and plant the back foot and twerk from the floor up and generate the power. Multiple trainers have said it. I've seen it with my own eye. I'm not a boxing coach, and I can see why he doesn't get leverage. His back foot comes up like a golf swing. You're not going to generate punching power like that. You have to plant that back foot, sit down from the floor on up, from the calves to the hip to the torso, and sit down and shoot that shot, man. And if you ain't going to sit down and shoot that shot, you better be able to have hand-eye coordination like Lomachenko, box and move, and have great footwork and be able to move laterally and move your hands. And that ain't the case with Adrien Broner. But like I said, I'm going to link that ES News interview in the description, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, Adrien Broner's cashing out. That's my personal humble opinion. And I believe he's going to be overtrained and drained for that fight. But make sure you check us out on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Also, you can reach out to me, email. If you got a video request, question, business, or car read, sponsorship. You can DM me on social media as well. Appreciate it, man. Also, you want to make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description. We may go, well, I'm probably going to go live later, God willing, talking about some boxing. So don't forget the playlist. Don't forget us on social media. We also got a Facebook group as well. And don't forget our sponsor, the Health Blaze. You know, you can check them out at thehealthblaze.com. You've seen the promo run before the video. Also, all the information is in the description. The promo code Goodfellow1 Boxing, you get 18% off starting tomorrow, you know, December 20th, Thursday, on top of additional discounts they do get. Black owned, support the brother. He got great natural products from deodorant to toothpaste to foot soap to bath bombs, all type of things for you and your lady. And at reasonable prices with the discount, you definitely gonna save a lot of money and come back once again. Dope products, natural products is the way to go. They're always trying to kill us and stuff, you know, non-stick spray and pans and stuff of that nature, aluminum and deodorant. So you got to watch out. So go all natural one time for the one time good.